Hey guys, I'm Sean McCauley with Cloud Defensive. Let's talk about the E.P.L performance. All right, E.P.L performance, 1,200 lumens, 52,000 candela, 40 plus minutes of runtime. Let's talk about why we did what we did. The performance package is a good way to think about this. This is not just a candela conversation. This is not just a lumen conversation. Historically, you've had to choose between lumens and candela. We gave you both. That's super important. When you start talking about real world application, this is a pistol light. This is being used at pistol distances, but you have to have enough punch with that, enough candela rating to be able to get through those photonic barriers, get through the barriers that exist in real life to be able to win the day. That's what E.P.L gives you. So very, very intentional design. Years ago, we actually had E.P.Ls that were performing at higher candela with lower lumens. We hated it. We didn't like it. You take it out, you use it in certain very specific nuanced circumstances. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. I can put light, 200 yards down range. I do that for fun. And yeah, you'll shoot at steel at 200 yards with a pistol to see if you can hit it. That's pretty fun, actually. But that's not real life. That's not where the overwhelming majority of these engagements are happening. So it doesn't do us any good to just give you a little laser beam of light on your pistol, market it to you as the next best thing, and then hope that it works for you in real life situations. Like, that's not the recipe. The real recipe is to say, hey, what are the situations you're using this thing in? What is the performance and profile that you have to truly have a better light on your gun and feel really good about putting that thing in a holster and then going wherever you're going, okay? This is where the beam pattern and beam profile was critical. What we did not do was take those 1,200 lumens and just squeeze them down to a tiny beam of light, and we did not diffuse them to a point where it's just like a floodlight, right? Very focused beam pattern. We looked at those super high candela offerings on the market. We weren't happy. We just weren't. We wanted a bigger hotspot, but not at the expense of candela. What we're not gonna do is just give you an optimal beam pattern without optimal performance behind it. We give you a hotspot that's incredibly usable, okay? This is where you guys are gonna have to get these lights and you're gonna have to use them, and if you want, compare them to the other guys, that's fine. I know it's gonna happen. It's always fun to watch you guys do it. This is where it's gonna win. When it's on your gun, in your situation, and you turn it on for the first time. Seeing's gonna be believing. It always is. That's the case again. This is what we do, and we're really good at it. For a little frame of reference here, that was the first light we ever made, the Owl. That was 50,000 candela, okay? That's a rifle light. E.P.L has more candela than the original Owl. You've got rifle level performance on this thing. It is wicked, it really is. You can defeat the photonic barriers. You can get through tint, you can get through street lights, you can get through ambient light, you can get through intermediate light, you can get through glass, you can get through heavy, foggy air, and it gives you so much usable light in your immediate area that you can see what you need to see. So if you're talking about CQB and you're clearing through rooms and there's lots of structures and just kind of chaos in that environment, in that space, it lights up the whole room. Okay, not everybody does that. Simultaneously, you can exit that room, have to push light through a very long hallway or through a corridor or something, and the high candela rating does that too. Okay, this gives you the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. Nobody else does that. So the only thing we have left is price point, and I think you guys are going to be happy about it. We know what the other guys charge, we know where the market's at, and we know we've got the best light on the market. But we're not charging you $400 for this. We're not charging you $300 for this. This is $269.99. It's put together right here in Southern Indiana. It is backed by our lifetime warranty like all the other cloud lights. So if you buy this, we have your back, and E.P.L has your back too. Okay guys, we've given you all of the information. There's a lot more to come, but I think you understand all of the big stuff. You've got the profile of the light, you understand about the holster compatibility and where that's at, all the performance stuff we just covered today, the price we covered today. I think all those big boxes are checked off at this point. So stick with us, there's a lot more coming. And with these things, more than most things you would ever buy, seeing is believing. We cannot wait to ship these to you. We cannot wait for you to turn them on the first time and to then, I think, fully understand why this is an enhanced pistol light. So thank you so much for the support. Stay tuned, more's on the way. So the only thing we have left is sorry, go again.